G'day, how's it going, rail fans, and welcome to All Aboard Live with the Aussie Don, your 2023 Week 16 Screenshot Contest winner for Train Sim World, Week 6 for Train Simulator Classic, and 26 for Train Simulator. How are we all doing? Hopefully you're all well. We are live. Right, there is a sale going on at the moment. Bossman Games on sale, and there is some Steam locomotives on sale, 50% off. And well, I do apologise tonight, folks. I won't be talking too much as I am currently got the flu, not feeling really well. So I'm going to try to limit my voice because, yeah, I've got a sore throat and ears popping and just, yeah, not feeling the best. So, do enjoy. Tonight, first up, we're on, you might have seen, we premiered on our YouTube channel our first look at the brand new German route by the fellas at RSSLO on their website, exclusive to their website. We are now here tonight going to be doing that route again, but we're going to be doing 36.4 kilometers of it because we're doing the S Bahn side of the draw here for you guys right now. So we're starting off here at the Munich Hauptbahnhof station inside the tunnels. So underneath the main station, you might know this station from the Hemstracker Munchen Osberg for Train Sim World. This is the underground section, so this, in our other, we've got I think two or three other Munich routes, and now we've got this one as well. We've got the other, one of the routes that actually runs through this tunnel and actually finishes just here. So this is continuation technically, so here we go. I think the lights are on. Turn those on. They're high beams. Here we go. Alright, so we have the FLIRT. You know me, folks, this is the train that is in the modern day version of the Lick'em-Run-Strucker route in Train Sim World, aka, Comlens to Frankfurt in Train Simulator. So, here we go. Our live chat is open to subscribers only. We've got Chris here coming in. G'day, Chris. How you going? Coming in with the, that's a good DB in the class, the FLIRT. That's right. So we're about to come through up to the section. As soon as you see it, you'll know straight away. You'll be like, I know where he is now. If you only play Train Sim World, that is. You should know that bridge now, folks. Come on. Bus depot underneath there, and there's the main Munich station over there. Alright. Hackerbracken, this station. Oh, a little bit of glitching going on. Why is it doing that? Wasn't that bad when I was doing it earlier yesterday. Man, why is that lagging so badly? I do apologise for this, folks. I wasn't doing this when I was on yesterday, I'll tell you that much. Surely it's not chewing up that much. Come on. I'm going to have a look at my task manager for a second. It's not even... Come on. The OBS Studio's only taken 2% of the CPU up, and 19% on the. There was. Hang on, that's running. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Got a few things running in the background. I just got to get rid of. Okay, get rid of all the crap. All right. Don't think it'll do any good, but anyway. Alright, so there is the Loco. Nah, don't take cold and flu tablets, Chris. My body has a, a real big habit of having to have antibiotics. When I get sick, I have to have antibiotics and just pump painkiller and just pump Panadol. So, have I been to the doctors to get antibiotics? Nope, because I had some from when I was sick last year, so I'm just taking those. Use my dates 2024, so why not? Yeah, they're all the same stuff. They all work. So, just taking them. Alright folks, you should know this station by now. This is the longest naming station in train history. Donner's Dode Bricky. Eaten out and booten out and back. Alright. That's weird. I just gotta have my sign just up in the visible area. Look at that, there's a real station thing just there. That's not even the station. Come on, what's going on there? What the hell is that? Oh, hang on, a little bit of suspicious going on here. What's going on here, eh? Hey? Something's going on there. Surely. Is that the station in real life? No, come on, that's sure. Oh. You reckon? Oh, it could be. But this, what's going on here? And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the longest naming station in history of trains. If somebody could give me a name that's longer than that at a train station, like just one word, then damn, I'd like to know. I did find out something that I actually did question people about on, actually have I posted it up on the channel already? I better not say it because I might not have posted that particular ATS video yet. I've still got one up my sleeve from the Pro mods. Anyway, oh yeah, I've got map mods again in ATS. Now the game's running absolutely fantastic, so talk about that later on today when we do our ATS gameplay. Oh yeah, we're going to Canada later today. You betcha. Don't know why it's doing this tonight. I had all these problems with Train Simulator sorted out, and now it's doing this again. What's going on? Oh, I know what it could be. I might have to clear the chatter again. That's what it is. Clear the chatter, God Farmer. I should know this every time I start the game. I just got to clear the chatter. Let's get that dim those lights. Anyway, for some reason, some people do say that the lights do take up a lot of the frame rate for Train Simulator. But you know as well as I do, folks, that what this route is all about on Train Sim World. Yeah, we know how bad and disastrous it was at launch for Train Sim World. How bad, especially around the bridge when we were back there at the bridge area with that arch bridge over the top. Man, we know how bad the FPS was, even on console. Let alone PC, console, man. Woo. It was, yeah, not user-friendly. Let's put it that way. I was crying wolf and thinking, should I get a refund? And it was like, no, I don't want to because I know it'll prove itself. And yeah, it has improved itself over time. It's definitely way, way better than what it used to be, put it that way. Can I open up the doors at this station? Okay. Let's see if they do now. open. Let's go. Oh, well, if you don't want to open up the doors, then everyone can just get the next train. Bugger you all. Get the next train. Unfortunately, they don't want to open the doors for me. Yeah, this train is from the modern day version of Lincoln Runstrucker. So this is a train I actually hope and pray that we get an extension for that route and does go to Frankfurt eventually. And that we get a modern package that will obviously include this. And obviously the modern package would include the 101 as well. Like, obviously, yeah, capabilities of have the 101. Just a modern version of it. Was a little bit late getting to the stream as well. I just had to have time to what happened was I would have been on time if it wasn't for me actually, you know, turning on the wrong stove element to boil the chicken. Yeah, I'm there thinking half an hour. I've been boiling the chicken for half an hour, thinking that it'll be boiled by when I come out. And then all of a sudden, what's going on? Why are these doors not open? I don't know what's going on. Oh well. We'll just pretend. Well, I know some things are pretty much guaranteed for Train Sim World 4. I wouldn't be talking about Train Sim World 3 now, Chris, because yeah, Train Sim World 4 is all but confirmed. Oh yeah, we're getting our first ever. I don't know. I'm still up and down about if it's going to start in Germany and then end up in Austria, but. We are getting our first ever Austrian route, which is going to be an absolute banger. The Los Angeles route, I'm not keen on it. I seriously, it's going to be another Plinsic corridor. It's just going to be a borefong. And knowing Dovetail, they'll probably do some sort of magic to it to make it, you know, look like it's razzle dazzle, you know. What I've been seeing and what I've been hearing, and you know, it doesn't look pleasant. So when we did our trip on the ICE, which was the scenario, we went underneath that bridge. Obviously, if you go that way, we all know where that goes. So this is the missing piece. This is the one that goes around, and I always said to you guys, oh, I wonder where this goes to. So yeah, it's pretty plain. It's nothing razzle dazzle about this particular route, but it's just good to have another route that actually comes out of Munich. You know, this was the missing piece of the puzzles of all the branches that were coming out of Munich that I didn't have. So we've got them all now. I'm pretty sure we got them all. I think there might be one, maybe. I think there might be one a little bit further back, but I have to double check that actually. This is Über Menzing. Stay open. Hey! About time. Alright. Lovely. I don't know what's happening with the lag tonight. It was... Oh, I can definitely say to you guys, it wasn't doing this when I was on here the other day, when I was doing the upload. So, I don't understand why it would be doing it with the live stream, because, yeah, it doesn't usually... it's not chewing up. Like I've already gave you guys a percentage earlier. It's only 2% that's chewing up on the CPU, and, you know, there's 16% on this. It's still got massive, you know, massive leg room, you know, to play with. Especially when you're on 64 RAM. Oh, man. Your i7 and your 64 RAM and 3060. You think, what the hell's going on here? A very high-end PC. Well, not a very high-end, but a high-end PC. It's still classified as high-end PC. Well, this week is the week, folks. It's finally here. It's Train Sim World Week. We've got lots and lots of uploaded videos and live streaming action on our Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, we've got a mega blockbuster train simulator. Don't forget, we're going to have Train Sim World News this week as well. Oh, yeah. Of course we're doing Train Sim World News. Of course we're going to break it down. We're going to give you our thoughts. We're going to nose dive into the facts, the aspects, the thoughts of, you know, things, and what new features we think are going to be really cool, what new features we think that they should have included. Are we moving to Unreal Engine 5? Are we getting DX12 support officially? Are we getting ray tracing officially? Are we getting the lightning bolts back in the OG style again? Are we getting that? Are we getting approved weather? Or approved feature? Like, are we getting suitcases and like new NPCs that are going to cause chaos again along the rails? Is the jetpack issue going to come back and ruin the day? Just like I've seen recently. I can zoom right up and all of a sudden, you know, 100 passengers coming out of the station, all of a sudden a couple of them throw it up in the air like they're having a party. I think that was in one of my uploaded videos, actually. One of my recent ones. I've done a fair bit of action on the weekend, actually. You know, I was here this weekend. I was already planning to go and see my daughter this weekend, but because I felt sick, plans got cancelled. So I was like, this just, yeah, works out good either way, you know. Well, it didn't work out good that I couldn't see my daughter, but got some time to do some Train Sim World stuff. So I did a Gossip Line run. I did Cajon Pass. I haven't done Cajon Pass in a while, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get on and do a freight trip. And I've seen a couple of Creators Club designs, and I've seen this CSX one, and I'm like, oh wow, that looks really nice. And I thought I'll do that one. And I had a Conrail one as well, Heritage Conrail design, also up my sleeve. And I thought, you know what, I can just do this one. Here we are again. It's not. Oh, you know why it's not doing it. Now. So yeah, I did Cajon Pass, and yeah, that was 50 minutes long. It was a pretty decent trip. A silver medal though. I wasn't complaining about the medal. Don't really care what people think. If, you know, It's like, you didn't get a gold medal. You know, like, who cares? I don't really care. It's not about the medals, it's about the experience. You know, I've never been a person of the points or whatever, you know, I don't care. You know, you might see me hard. Oh, look at that hard bugger, you know, he's 500 and something, you know, 600 levels almost. And like, I don't really care, you know. I don't care for levels. There's their routes, by the way. Look at that. Pretty much covers everything. It's just sounding crazy insane. Their routes are. Imagine putting that all together as just one big giant route. Wow, wow. Yes. I think that they do have a package deal on their site. If you buy their if you buy their routes on their website, folks, you get more scenarios in their packets, by the way, than what you would in Steam. And they got bundles where you can combine all the routes in like certain sections. So combine all the routes into one just massive giant route. So very similar to ATS, what ATS does with the subscription, and you know, you can combine East Coast Main Line into just one mega route. So yeah, very similar. And when I'm saying ATS, I mean Alan Thompson. Alan Thompson Simulations. Carlsfield. Yeah, I should have did the right thing at the start of this actually, and cleared the chatter for I just wasn't. I haven't been experiencing these freezing issues. Yeah, I did experience these freezing issues even when I was doing the drive going up to the rooftop, and the reason to get the cover photo, and the only reason I had to do that is because I couldn't get the photo inside the tunnel, because it's like the London Underground on Train Simworld, where you can't take a photo outside the train unless you jump outside the train. You can't even do that on Train Simulator, so I had to go drive up to the top. And even when I did that offline, it wasn't lagging like that, so I don't know. It's just a false habit of not clearing the chatter. Yeah, I thought this was the perfect S Bahn train to drive as well, and you know me, folks, this is high on my wish list for German trains to be added to TSW. Obviously, I want the ICE-T. Any other ICE, like, I wouldn't be jumping up and down if the ICE-2 got released to Train Simworld, because the simple fact is the ICE-2 is just technically just an upgraded version of the ICE-1. It's just a couple little differences to the nose and the side at the front and the cabin. The cabin's a little tiny bit different. There's nothing like the passenger area, and there's nothing really majorly different about it. It's a different number engine and stuff like that as well, but there's nothing, you know, jumping up and down about the differences between 1 and 2. That's, yeah, when they went to 3 was a complete different model. Like, that's the ICE 3M, and then you got your ICE-T. You got your diesel ICE as well. That wouldn't be a bad idea, a bad release either. The diesel version of the Intercity Express. That would be a really cool release, because that is different, because it's a diesel. Obviously, it's diesel powered. So you know what? If you got the other Dresden route, with the diesel, the 612,
you know what I'm talking about. Is that type of style power with the ICE. So, and it's actually a smaller version than the ICE as well. It's not as long. It's not, unless you put a double stacker on it. But even if you put a double stacker on it, it's still not as long in length than the proper ICE 1, 2, or 3. So. So we've got a blockbuster 2.5 hour special on Tuesday, folks. So we're on half an hour more than normally, but we normally go over 2 hours anyway. So it's technically, sort of the same length. It's just we're gonna go around 2.5 hours, and then we'll go off the air just before the announcement. 11 p.m. It starts on Tuesday. Chris, by the way, Chris, the announcement is on. What the hell? Did I just literally go for a poll? Did I go for a poll? Earth, bingo. I'll send a photo to I will send a photo. No, I just pressed the button. Pardon me. I will send a photo to them and showing that. Because that is wrong. I just drove through a pole. That's actually the first sort of error I've seen from this company with that, actually. It definitely needs fixing. You can't keep it like that. Say, hey, I was doing an S Bahn service and I was on my live stream and all of a sudden I drove past one of your poles in the middle of the rails. I'm surprised I didn't slam into it and go bang, game over. I just drove straight through it. I don't like the taste of metal. Yeah, these stations are very similar to the other side, like the Augsburg with the S Bahn. It's just nothing fancy about it. It's just cool because, you know me, folks, I'm a big fan of the the S Bahn services, just the German services overall. S Bahn, high speed, it doesn't matter. I'm just a big fan of German rail. And Austria is very similar to German rail. It's there's not much differences at all. You won't see much difference at all, even if you haven't experienced Austrian rail before. When TSW4 releases with this new Austrian route, it's you're gonna be in for a treat. I tell you, it's gonna be really cool. And this is technically the free countries route that is coming into TSW. It is a route already in Train Simulator, which I actually discovered recently, but it actually runs through the free countries. I don't think the full length of it is actually going to be in TSW because it obviously runs through the free countries, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland in Train Simulator. So, it's going to be lots of fun, I'll tell you that much though. Beautiful scenery. If they get it as much as it looks nice in Train Simulator, I can imagine what it'll be like in TSW. I'll be like, especially if they're going to move to Unreal Engine 5, my god, it's going to be really cool. So the LA route for Train Sim World looks like it's going to be around 122 kilometers long. It is quite boring. The services are like, what the hell are you doing? You could have picked better than this. We still know it's not confirmed yet. It's still not confirmed, but what we've seen and everything, it's like, yeah, it's a gone given. I was so skeptical about Trade Seawall 4, you know, still, but I was like, maybe they've, well, what we're seeing now with the coding and everything, and it's actually saying TSW4. Technically not the 4th train sim world anyway, it's technically the 7th. If you count all the additions that the original train sim world had, you know, they had, you know, CSX Heavy Haul, you know, Founders Edition, you know, Train Sim World 2020. I started when it was CSX Heavy Haul. It was in a beta. Yeah. Train Sim World was originally a beta, and you think to yourself, why wasn't it in a beta long enough with all these issues we've had over the years? I should have done what the bus did, and, you know, had a few years on it. Yeah. Oh yeah, technically it was only a year. Anyway. So the Founders Edition was the console. When it went to console, the routes were set page grade because that was only PC only. Founders Edition ended up on PC anyway as well, but the PC version was set page grade, and then you had Great Western Express, Rapid Transit, and the German route. Yeah, Rapid Transit. The US route was the the original Northeast Corridor. So that was the other one. So Great Western Express, Rapid Transit, and yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. The TSW didn't really take off for myself until East Coastway was released. When East Coastway was released, that's when it was like, it just opened up to me. It's like, wow, this is just the greatest route they've ever released. This is awesome, so much fun. And you know me, folks, I have such a soft spot for that particular route. So. Definitely will be doing it in my rail tour, world rail tour. It's better, you know, obviously I'll do a Brighton main line first up and go down to Brighton and obviously explore the area and everything. Yeah, summer, for sure, 100%. Around 80 kilometres in length, this route is pretty decent. And there is another DLC that actually picks off from where this route ends. Well, this section of the route ends. So that's what I was saying to you guys. Eventually, you know, this will go into one big massive bundle. We'll start from Munich and it'll just keep going down. Chris wants to see this logo go to TSW. Well, that's what I'm saying. Because the route is set in the 1997 period, well, the 90s period, well, 1997 period, as Lincoln Run Strucker. The only way they would do it is absolutely to do a modern loco bundle for it. it's the only way I can really, or even just a modern bundle for the route. You know, where they'll have this loco, and I'm not sure what other German route this actually does run on in real life. If probably something I would have to do some research on actually and find out, because then, you know, I'll start digging in and checking out, see what the route's about, see what sort of lengths would make a good TSW fit, you know, and then come back to you guys about it, you know. Throw it in the suggestions, maybe. I don't know. There's still a lot of people suggesting for the Newcastle section, Newcastle to York, or for train simulator, SimWorld actually, for East Coast Mainline. And you know, like I said, well, yeah, on it, I said I would love to see it, but obviously I like to see it in the modern era. I don't want to see it in the train SimWorld era where it's, you know, British Rail era. You gotta break that blend up, and that's one of the reasons why I understand why they went with a 90s era for Lincoln Run Strucker, because obviously it goes to Frankfurt in Train Simulator and it's in a modern era where the ICEs and the 101s run on it in Train Simulator, and this particular loco as well that I'm rolling with here. So it makes sense to be in a olden era where you got the Mitties and 103s and 110s. And you know me, folks, I've you know, I'm a big fan of the Minties. I was calling for the Minty trains, the Minty German trains for Train SimWorld for a fair while. First time I got to experience it was the Aerosoft route for Train Simulator. Oh my god, such a great route too. Very highly detailed. But yeah, I like the colour scheme. The colour scheme's just very nice. It's unusual for a train, you know. The only other trains that I do know about that in that colour scheme was the Metro Links and the coasters. I know we're not allowed to use a horn in Germany. It's against the law. Hopefully everybody's having a lovely weekend. If you are just waking up for your Sunday, good morning to you. CSX from Idaho, if you're watching, g'day mate. Braden, if you're watching, from New York, g'day mate. Any Germans watching, guten Tag, hello to you. I was quite surprised when they leaked a essential when they said they were doing an essential European route. I thought, oh, it's got to be Austria. And then it came out it was Austria. and first starting in Germany, and I thought, oh, that'll be the first ever crossing the border route in Trains in World History. And you know me, I've been calling for that for a while, and I said to you guys, well, if they're going to start doing that, then that definitely puts that French-German high-speed route that I said to you guys that's in Train Simulator that I absolutely love to see in Train Sim World in the category of it could be this next 24, like this next 12 months, sorry, 24, this next 12 months period. So I'm hoping that now if they're going to start doing that, then this could actually bring in the option of bringing in this French-German route. But I think if they do a French-German route, I'd like to see it more in France than just a couple miles into France, yeah. But that would be cool because obviously you'll bring in the TGVs and the DBs into one route, which just, yeah, would be really cool. To have both high-speed trains in the one route. Yeah, but they're owned by Germany, and then the French are hiring it out. That's why it's... Oh, we're speeding. Slow down, slow down. Oi, horsey. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that, folks. I just had a coughing attack. I'm just don't blame me in a few days' time if I can't bring you Train Sim World news. I'll probably be, the reason why is because my voice box will probably just completely explode on me. Yeah, when I get sick, it doesn't go away straight away, folks. I'm usually sick for a week or upwards to 3 weeks sometimes. That reminds me, I've got to find out if I have that this week. If I do, I'm going to have to bloody ring them. And the worst thing about it is I had to have my fourth COVID vaccine, and I can't do it now because I've gotten sick. So I haven't even had the flu shot this winter either. Yeah. Here we are at our final destination on our S Bahn run. So there we are. The route does eventually go all the way up through to there. Oop. OPB. Oop. Don't go anywhere. We have plenty more action coming your way. We're going to be heading to the UK now. Alright. Well done, you have reached the end of this quick drive scenario. Okay.
All right, there we go with that run. That is the Munich Ingolstadt. Yeah, very, very good route. Available now, exclusive to the RSSLO website. Go and check it out now. It is $29.95 European, $53.95 Australian, or 45 cents, something like that. Just, yeah, $54. So, it's just the price of a, yeah. It's dearer than the new Norfolk Southern route. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. The Norfolk Southern route, I was so keen on getting. The only reason I won't be getting it is because it's just it's a slow route. But it looks like a massive challenge that I'll absolutely fail to the shade house. 4.7% gradient is insane. Absolutely insane. That's like double the amount of Train Simwell's highest peak can go. So that is just incredibly insane, especially going downhill, 4.9. Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, I will be playing Will the Float. That's what I'll be playing. So I was like, oh no, I'm gonna absolutely screw this up. It's not gonna be something that I'm gonna enjoy, and I know I'm gonna be wanting a refund for. So that's why I didn't go for it. And I thought, oh, I'll just go and check and see how the progress is going for the Just Trains 2 routes that they're doing for Train Simulator. And I did know that one of the routes is progressing very well. And both of them are still on track for a release late this year. So they should be released around the same time as the two that got released last year with Hope Valley and the S Bahn. So as soon as they get released through the Just Trains website, and obviously they'll be available through the, we'll be able to play them through the Steam game, which we play on. Of course, we're going to be doing them when they release. So obviously, that'll be when we're in our new studio. As you know, I am in the middle of having to move. So anyway, whenever that is, it'll happen. All right. What am I doing now? I'm going to go and clear the chatter. That's what I'm going to do, and then we're going to quit the game. We're going to come back though straight away. So don't fear. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. And we are back. All right. Sorry about being off the camera tonight as well, folks. I would have been on the camera, but I'm not looking the best. And yeah, I still got all my hair. Don't worry, all my hair's still there. I look like Guy Sebastian more and more every day when he had his afro. All right. Let's get going. Come on. Quick drive. East Coast Main Line. Oh yeah, East Coast Main Line. Everybody's like, yay. Yeah. Very good. All right, so Peterborough to actually let's do London King's Cross to Peterborough. Fast, of course. And you know me, folks. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing, aren't you? You know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you know I'm doing it. You know I'm doing it. Of course I'm doing it. You know me. Where is it? Oh yeah. Oh, my God. Oh yeah. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the train that I would love to see. Hopefully it's in this. I'm hoping and praying it's in this era, and hoping and praying that it'll be a combined AP and Train Simworld sound. But obviously, Itzia 165, as you know, folks, is a great member of the community for Train Simworld. It does sound all the great sounds for all the routes, all the locos for, well, most of the British locos for Train Simworld. Great fella. I have to say that I was very controversial about his Class 700 sound at release. And thinking it was just way too overpowering with the sound, but it actually turns out that I was actually the dumb and didn't realise that actually the train does sound like that in real life. So I obviously apologise for my outburst and being an idiot as always.
But yeah, it's dead spot on. Incredible sound. So if he does, I know for a fact he'll do a sound for this, even if it's TSW4. This logo will be absolutely a gem. And obviously we'll do it, of course, when the sound comes out. And obviously, you know, we'll let the others talk about it. I'll just talk about it on the stream. Anyway, here we go with the train that I'd love to see. And obviously the route I want to see at the release of TSW4. Obviously, it looks more likely that this is going to happen. East Coast Main Line South, here we go. And we've just had an out of memory issue. Okay. Alright, I shall return as soon as I can. If that happens again, I might have to go and get a download for it. It's always when you do something, never wants to play ball with you. Never wants to play ball. You know, think on the 64 gigabyte of RAM, you think you'll be absolutely obsolete? Nah. And if I was on a $10,000 PC, it'll still be the same. Alright, let's try again. Okay, we're on the game. Hopefully now it will work to a trim. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get it up and going. If it happens again, I'll probably have to re-download there might be an update for the Loco. So I'll go on AP's website and find out. It has freezed up on me, so I don't know what's going on. It has done this from time to time before, though. Bossman Games, feet big. Oh, here we are. Yes. All right. Okay. All right. So it sounds like there was a little bit of a technical fault there, but anyway, you know, it was. Oh, I keep forgetting that this is AP.
DWS and AWS operational.
AWS and BWS. Probably pressed the wrong button now. Yeah, of course I did. Of course I did. It's been a while since I've actually driven this train, so just bear with me. It has been a while. We are going to Peterborough. Peterborough. There we go. Yeehaw. Okay. The only thing I don't like about this particular one is it doesn't say the DRA thing. You have reset the DRA, please check the signal. I think that's something that I'm hoping that they will actually add for TSW. This is King's Cross Station, by the way, folks. This is what it does look like. And for people that want to know, it's right next to St. Pancras. It's already in the game. And why is those lights like that? Come on, what's going on here? It's very rude. Okay. We want that sort of dim. Alright. Stand clear, doors closing. Okay. We shall get going here very shortly. Stand clear, Spain destroying England. DRA, Godfather. That's what I get for bagging the team that knocked us out of the World Cup. I don't follow the women's soccer, to be brutally honest, folks. I unfortunately had to sit there at 3 a.m. last night and watch my Manchester United, 4 a.m. last night, and watch my Manchester United get absolutely slaughtered off the field. Oh my God, the defense is so shocking. Why did they get rid of De Gea? I did not know. They could have waited until they got a proper goalkeeper, not this idiot that they got now. OMG, you know what's coming down here, folks. You know what it is. You know what it is. Look at that. Look at that beast. Look at that. You can actually see inside that thing. That's how cool it is. I guarantee you in TSW you wouldn't be able to see inside the train like that. That's a HST, by the way. I do believe the HSTs are retired on the East Coast Main Line in real life. And HSTs are retired overall now, aren't they? In England, I'm pretty sure they are. If you want to see HST, come to Australia, folks. Come to Sydney. We've still got our XPTs, which are based off the HST. If you want to go and see my shorts area, you'll see one of them on my shorts area actually. I did it about 3-4 months ago now. When I was on my rail fanning. That was the last time I did a big rail fanning day. The only thing I don't like about the train simulator version of this actually is it doesn't actually have the station comes out the side just here. So that wasn't there. It's actually that tunnel just there. But obviously it's not in play. That's what it used to look like. Yeah, you can't walk around on the trains on this, Chris. Oh, you can do that, you know, like. Yeah. Go walk around like that, but that's about it. It'll be interesting to see with the train simulator version of this route if they're actually going to put up the signage at Emirates Stadium up here. I don't think the Emirates logo or anything like that will be up here, but are they going to put the Arsenal logo up on here like they've done with Brighton and Albion on the East Coast Main Line? Because if we go on the East Coast Main Line, they actually have the naming on there too, but it would be interesting to see if they actually did get the licensing for Emirates. I don't think they would. I just think that the Arsenal logo might be on the side here. That is Emirates Stadium, by the way. Arsenal Stadium. Home to Arsenal.
straightforward run, folks, non-stop, all the way. Lights off now inside the cab. Yeah, I know they were saying that they weren't going to go back to London for a while, but I always had a feeling that the only way we would come back to London is if they did East Coast or West Coast. I was always hoping West Coast Mainline was going to be the first release, but when I was starting to get more and more into East Coast Mainline, I'm like, you know what, I really want to see East Coast Mainline coming first. And yeah, here it is. So the question now remains, are they going to do the 12 car variant of the Class 700? And you would think that they are. I don't know how high demanding it is for the community, but I think it would be a high demand. Yeah, me folks, I'm a big fan of the Class 700. And obviously it's way better with the Itzia sounding, of course. There's another AP train going through there actually, there's another one. Alexandria Place. Got the holding yard over there. I'm not sure if that's a Kia building or it's the Pick and Load, I think they call it, Pick and Load. Pick and Load has got, in England, it's got the same colour scheme. Just looking at the size of the building, I think it might be a Pick and Load. Yes, they do. Yes, for this one they do. Yeah, for the Class 395, they've got a, yeah, 100% for this one. Yeah, oh, you betcha. There is a couple of variants. There's actually one that recently was done by somebody, but it's just a remake of just the one that has been subscribed to the most. I think it's like almost 4,000 subscribers long for the LNER. This is North London paint job. Like, I know we got these other two pretty much confirmed, and you know, for the route, and you know, the Flying Scotsman's already been, you know, thrown in there, and it's obvious the flying. What route does the Flying Scotsman go on? No, seriously, what route does it go on? Tell me.
they put it on another route, it's just going to look mongolated. It's going to be, it's not going to look mongolated. It's just going to be mongolated. Like, it's a East Coast Main Line steam loco. Crank up that speed. Now this is 65 kilometers in 65 miles, so it's like what, 80 miles. It's gonna be a massive route. This is definitely confirmed. This will definitely become the biggest route in the UK side of train sim world history. Even if it goes to Peterborough. If they don't go as far as Peterborough, I'll be like, what? Why? If it goes further, I'll be like, OMG. If it goes to York, I'll be like, damn. This is a long route. Looking at around, what, 300 kilometers? Maybe a bit more. $250. 250, is it? Yeah, 250, 280. I think it's about 280. What I love about those zoom shots, they just make it look so more detailed, especially when you're seeing something like this absolute gem go flying past. I hope it is modernised in TSW. To be honest, I would love to see it modernised, and then obviously they can do like they did with Great Western Express, or do a Legends pack, you know. That's why I'm hoping with the. I know they've announced the Flying Scotsman's in the coding, so I think that it would be cool if they also, you know, in that it's not just the Flying Scotsman. It actually is a Legends pack where, you know, it's got the Class 90 and all that, you know, all their stuff in there. It would be absolutely fantastic. And obviously, if they, you know, they got to do the same with it, West Coast Main Line. Obviously, you know, doing a modern, and then do a Legends pack where they'll have all the classics and all that. And if they got that APT in there, oh my God, I'll be like, I am heaven. I'm in heaven. Imagine what the APT will be like in Train Sim World. Like, it's a gem in Train Simulator as it is. So, man, it's a very, very controversial history, and you got to have one of the most controversial trains in British rail history, even though it did pave the way for tilted mechanism trains. That particular loco. You know, it might have been controversial, but it definitely was a what can I say? It's like one of those pioneers that pioneered the future of tilted mechanism in locomotives, where the trains could go faster around corners, you know, and around certain corners, you know, and all that. So definitely was a godsend to, what can you say? It was like the prototype to a future standard in high-speed travel on the rails. Imagine pouring a cup of coffee and all of a sudden you can start going around the corner and it's automatic. We're already up the Garden City. Yeah, North London Eastern Railway. That's the one. Yeah, I knew about that. Hey, there's a class 700. Not sure if that was the dovetail version or the AP version. I've got both. I apologise for these coughing attacks, man. I just, yeah. Come down with this on Thursday night. I'm like, oh no. I already planned to go away on Friday, and then I came down with it on leading in the Thursday evening more and more. I was like, oh, here we go. I thought this would be just a wake up next morning, I'll be fine, but nah, I woke up and I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I've definitely got the flu. And I was like, oh, okay, first time this year. It's been almost 12 months. It's been a while since I was sick, I'll tell you that much. I very rarely get sick these days. Yeah, I had the test, come back negative. Had a done a test earlier today, still negative. So, still undefeated from COVID, which is good. Like Iron Man to COVID. Can't give it. Can't get it. .125 is the speed limit, and here I am, a sucker, doing 10 less. Our live chat is open to subscribers only. Chris seems to be the only one saying hello tonight. I did say hello to CSX earlier, if you're watching. Don't forget, our comments after the live stream will be held for review. Any rudeness or any comments that are spam related or in another language will be automatically removed without warning. I don't appreciate and tolerate that stuff. You're just wasting your time, so don't even bother. If you've got a serious comment about Train Simulator or Train Sim World, whatever you like to see in Train Simulator or Train Sim World, or your suggestions, I like to hear. If you've got some new rail photos on your channel, rail videos on your channel, or that, let me know as well. I'll appreciate to take a look. Yes. Good friend Braden Rail Fanning, he was doing something actually. I had to check him out. I haven't actually had the chance to. It's been absolutely flat chat. Today I've actually been working on the rework for the Godfather's ATS AI Traffic Pack 3. Oh yeah, I'm doing a rework on that now. So, well, not a rework, just an update. I have added 35 of the small Isuzu trucks into that pack. That'll be in tonight's live stream coming up. After this live stream, we'll be heading the roads of American Truck Simulator, and we have the Pro Mods Canada installed. We're heading to Canada on our first trip from Olympia. So look forward to that. We're going to another part we haven't been to yet. So I finally got those up and running without the game crashing to the desktop. I've always had issues with map mods on ATS. They always crash to the desktop, but now I know orders of stuff more, so now I don't have those issues like I used to. So that got updated this week actually. Pro Mods wasn't actually working at the start of 1.48. They normally take a few weeks after the release of a new update for it to be updated so it works. So yeah, there is some exciting things for the Pro Mods Canada coming actually. They've got some new parts of the map coming soon, which is very interesting. There's going to be one where you take a ferry and go to a certain part, and then they're adding actually more towards the east. I think they said they're adding more to the map, what the current map has. So yeah, it's going to be really, really awesome. Looking forward to it. I'm actually keen to get back into Euro Truck Simulator as well, and get the Pro Mods running for Euro as well. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. We are currently 43 miles away to our destination here on the East Coast Main Line South. This is a route that is tipped to be a part of the 2023 core update to TSW, aka TSW 4. Why don't we just get it done with? Just call it train symbol. Just shut the numbers up. We have to go down through this path again like 10 years later and then decide to just call it train symbol classic. Lucky to survive 10 years. Now, look, as you guys might have been hearing it, and I might have been hearing it, but do take it for a grain of salt, folks. What you've been hearing, it's still not official until it's official. You know what I mean? It's very exciting, though. It's always great to be talking about it, you know, and it gives, you know, Dovetail, you know, sitting back and listening to it, or you know, I think they like it, but when leaks happen, I wouldn't like it. I really think that the leaking side of things in video gaming is just absolutely really starting to become a joke. You know, we all knew about GTA 6 and all that, and when they leaked it and that, it was like, oh, you know, it sort of took expectations away a little bit, and it's like, you know, like, I like the expectation, you know, like the build up to the excitement, you know, like I'm just a person that likes to get excited, you know, when it's like, oh wow, you know. But I'll be honest with you guys, might have heard, I've been hearing things and everything, whatnot, but I'll be honest with you guys, I'm still going to be very excited when it happens. So, because yeah, I have to say that more so this year out of any of the years leading into a core update or a new version of the game, which looks like the case again. I have to say this year more so than any other year, they've been more quieter than any year for train symbol. For, you know, even if it's a core update for the same game number, whatever. It's just way more quieter than normal this year, and I can only assume it's Unreal Engine 5. And it was thrown up, when was it? Back in, just not long after the announcement that they got brought out by Focus. They showed a picture of Focus's video games and all running by Unreal Engine 5, and Train Sim World was actually in that list. Biggie's Wade, coming through, Biggie's Wade. There's a lot of stations through here. You know, like if you did a stop-start service on here, you'd be on here for a fair while. Sandy?
You're on All Aboard Live with the Aussie Don.
This is All Aboard Live. It's episode 54. How are we all doing? Tonight's feature was the brand new RSSLO Route. We did S Bahn service for the first time. I do apologise for that lag that was on that one. But yeah, it was had to clear the chatter. That might have been one of the reasons why the memory thing came up before it crashed to the desktop as well. But it has happened before with this particular route. I don't know, for some reason with this particular route, with this AP Loco, it's more so when I do the Class 800 or the 700 with AP stuff for some reason. Ever since the core update, the AP stuff has been very, I don't know, it's not just third party stuff, but just also Train Sim Classic in general, since the first part of the core update this year has just been, since they so-called fixed the coding up and all that and got rid of stuff that they didn't need, it's like, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what it'll be like when it officially goes to 64 only, though. We're going to be dropping 5 miles here very shortly. It's 120 coming up. It will automatically bring it down because we are on the selected speed system, like the automatic, in German terms, RFB. That same system, but a different name for it in England and UK. Those W's are for the whistle to a warning sign. You must bip the horn. And they're more so that you got a walkway that goes across the tracks, more so for the farmers. Walking their stock and whatnot over. So you got to give them a warning. In case they are approaching to cross, they won't cross the tracks. You have to be silly to do that. Obviously, unfortunately we live in a world where there are a fair few people that do try to run the risk. The rails are not a place to play, folks. You see the beautiful scenery. You can imagine what this would look like in TSW. If you just picture East Coast Way in the back of your head, for TSW, and times it by 50, 100, times it, the amount of length that this route is. Just picture that, and you see this route, and you know straight away you're in for an absolute treat. And all will be revealed on late Tuesday for us. It's starting at 11 p.m. here in Australia, so not too sure if they're going to reveal it straight away or they're going to start it with some sort of way they did it last year with a sneaky thing might pop up on the screen, I'm hoping that's not the case. I hope it starts at 11 p.m. It'll be like, 24-hour countdown comes up and we'll be like, oh, what? No! 24 hours again! That was quite cool last year, that 24-hour thing. To be brutally honest, it was
pretty cool. Yeah, especially when I went to sleep and wake up next morning and I see what. Yeah, as soon as first thing I did is turn my computer on and went straight to the Train Symbol website, countdown things. Like, I wonder what's happening. And, yeah. I went and seen, I rewind back things, obviously to see, what I missed and all that. And when you look at it now and picture what this last 12 months has been like, even back then they were showing, previews of what was going to come in the next 12 months for Train Symbol, cameras and, the flying cows and all that stuff. And I thought, oh, well, that was gossip line and all that. So you can pretty much say that you can pretty much put in pen right now that Dovetail already know what they're going to be doing for the next 12 months. We're going to finally see the new Train Sim Germany train Loco release this next 12 months, or are we going to continue to wait? Or is it officially going to be cancelled after 3 years of being on the roadmap? It was originally for Train Symbol 2, yes. Church of some sort around there. Somebody's getting married. My best mate Joey's getting married in the start of next year. I have to say he's definitely looking forward to that, and he's definitely well deserved. Such a great fella. I'm honoured to be his best man. Yeah, when he said to me, I want you to be my best man, I was absolutely humbled straight away. I almost broke down. Actually, I actually couldn't believe it. He actually picked me up. I've known the boy since he was 2 years old, but I know he's got other good mates, and I actually didn't think he would pick me, but. I don't know, I just had things in the back of my head thinking that he wouldn't, and he sort of knows that I don't like pressure. I hate pressure. I just, I've always been like that. I just don't like pressure, but I'm up for this. I'm ready for it. I'm not shy like I used to be, put it that way. I'm not shy like I used to be. Like, he's my best mate and everything. Of course, I'm going to step up to the plate for him. We're under 10 miles, ladies and gentlemen, the Peterborough. And unfortunately, I need to pause it for a second because I need to use the restroom. I do apologise. I will be back very shortly. You know what? I'm just going to drive it. I'm going to bring the speed limit down. I'm just going to bring it down to 90.
Okay, I'm glad I got back in time because, yeah, I did. That's one of the reasons why I did drop the speed down as well, because I had a feeling I was coming down to the area where it splits the track from 4 down to 2. And I know we usually move over. I was thinking I would get back, and if I was on that speed and it would be derailed. So that's why I did what I did. Also. Southeastern High Speed holds a record at the moment. .2 miles. 3 miles to Peterborough. Amber lights up here. Warnings are going to start flowing. There we go.
Attention passengers, we will be arriving in Peterborough. Make sure you have your belongings with you if you are depending on the train. We thank you very much for choosing LED.
Well, it's better than kicking the bin. Spain looks like they're going to win the Women's World Cup. Laughing my bum if it was going to be going down through there. I was like, oops, I'm going to smack the train. All right, here we are at the station, Peterborough. Actually allergic to ginger. Unfortunately, I can't have ginger. Well done, UAV. Reached the end of the quick drive, which we turned into a timetable, as we always do. Very nicely done. There we go with our East Coast Mainline South trip on the London-Peterborough section that we do believe will be the, hopefully, fingers crossed, the section that'll be releasing in trains. Well, that is the section that I love to see in Trains in the World. Is it going to go that far? That's the question. And what area is it going to be in? That is also the question. I'm hoping it is modern, but anyway, we'll soon find out nonetheless. All right. We have, what do we got? Still got 15 minutes left. We did start late today, so we're going later than what we were originally going to plan. If we're at this time here right now, we would have been, obviously, that trip would have finished way earlier in the first place, but it might have been something else, who knows. But yeah, I was planning that trip, to be honest. But yeah, all right, time for me to shush. What we shall do, I do not know. I don't know. Let's do this one. I'm not sure how long this goes for, but anyway, I'll do it to here. We're doing it in a nice clear day, and S Bahn, of course. So I'll take the get the S Bahn train out. I think it's a 423. Yeah, 423. That's the one. A single set. Yeah, we'll do a single set. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, it doesn't crash to the desktop though. We'll see and find out. But anyway, if this is longer than I think it's going to be, this trip, obviously, we'll do a bit of it, and we'll go as far as we can, and then we'll call it a stream. But I thought I'll just whack this one on, and hopefully it doesn't crash to the desktop. Hi, Iron Simulations there with the brand new route. That was actually a suggestion on the forums a fair while ago, and actually, so yeah, that was suggested. 20 kilometers. Okay, yeah, that's all right. That's good enough. We'll definitely do this. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 kilometers. Do enjoy the ride. Alright, so, get those lights on. We'll get the PSI on. The PSI doesn't want to work. F8, nope. Okay. Because we got the Bahn main train. You look at the amount of track that's laid all around here, and you wonder why it's lags on TSW. But like I said, it's definitely improved massively since its launch. I wonder where that goes to. There's another one just like, where does that go to? This station is OST. If you are watching the full replay of today's All Aboard Live episode 54, do join us live sometime. We're on Sundays with our Train Simulator 2-hour live streaming show from 8 p.m. in the East Coast of Australia here in August 2023, 8 p.m. in the East Coast of Australia, 7:30 p.m. South Australia, Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, international viewers 10 p.m. New Zealand, 11 a.m. British summertime, 12 p.m. Germany, 6 a.m. in the eastern states of the USA, 5 a.m. Texas and Oklahoma, USA, 3 a.m. in the west coast of USA and Vancouver in Canada, 4 a.m. Mexico City, 3:30 p.m. India, 5 p.m. Indonesia, 7 p.m. Japan, 1 p.m. Egypt. To join us again next Sunday for episode 55 of All Aboard Live with the Aussie Don. We thank you for watching today's show. It will go to HD quality within the first 16 hours after the full replay. YouTube has a down period of processing the replays of live streams, and they just give it the tick of approval. And I do apologise, folks, our Thursday live stream we had for American Truck Simulator accidentally pressed the delete button. I deleted it. It was my fault. I was going through something and I deleted it by accident. I was like, ah! So yeah, there was no replay of our Thursday night 18 Wheels live stream, unfortunately. But I did make it up to you guys. I did do an uploaded video of that Ren and Stimpy combination. And if you want to join us for our American Truck Simulator live stream here today on this Sunday, I'll be cruising later on. So join me for Cruising with the Godfather. We'll be live with ATS very soon. And if we get any news in hand about Train Simulator, we'll bring you the news on next Sunday, of course. All right. That's it. I love the horns of Germany. It's so cool. It's like a party horn. That one sounds like a whale, actually. It's like a sick whale. DB BR423 on the Munchen Rosenhen. So yeah, I do own a few of the Munich routes. So we got that one. The Munich, I don't have Osberg on Train Simulator. Obviously, the reason why I don't have it on Train Simulator is because I got it on Train SimWorld. So I didn't need to see the reason why I needed it. So we got that one that comes out of there. And then we got... where is it? That one that comes out of there. We've got that one. And then there's another one as well. There is another one here somewhere. I might not have it downloaded though. I know there is another one. I don't think I've got it downloaded. Yeah, no, it's not downloaded. But yeah, nonetheless, we've got a fair few of the routes that are coming out of Germany. Out of Munich. So yeah, very, very good. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an honor and privilege bringing you this week's live stream of Train Simulator Classic with the Aussie Don, your 2023 Week 6 and Week 16 community screenshot contest winners for Train Sim Classic, Week 16 for Train Sim World. Don't forget, I am involved in both this week's Week 31 screenshot contest at the Dovetail Forums for Train Simulator and Train Sim World. Please give my photo a like. As you know, 9 times out of 10, Dovetail always choose the screenshot contest winner to be the one with the most likes. Last week's winner was the most likes once again for the first time in a couple of weeks. But yeah, they 9 times out of 10 always the one with the most likes. So please go and give it a like today. Let's win Week 31. We're definitely way overdue for Train Sim World, and we're definitely due again for Train Simulator. So I'd love to win for the 4th time this year. Overall, it'll be great. And that's it. We've got a big week ahead. Lots of uploaded videos at a premiere first at 1080p at 60 frames per second. Afterwards, they'll go to HD quality at 1440p at 60 frames per second for Train Sim World. And we've got lots of news coming your way, and of course our live streams. And don't forget that midweek World of Trains live stream I got posted on the channel. I will repost that one. It is still set up to be Northeast Corridor and everything on Wednesday. So we've still got the New Jersey Transit run and everything that's still happening. Tuesday at the moment, I don't know what I'm going to do Tuesday actually. I'm probably going to put a nice selection in and just do a mixture of great stuff from the Train Sim World free era. I think that'll be the way to go. So anyway, don't forget, even though it's not official yet, if Train Sim World 4 is definitely officially confirmed for this year, as we always do here at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment,
we always bring you a top 5 countdown leading into the next core update. We always do a best of the best routes released in a 12-month period for Train Sim World. So once again, just before the release of the new core update, we'll bring to you on midweek World of Trains our 2023 top 5 countdown for the best 5 routes in the last 12 months released for Train Sim World, and what will make it as the route of the year. Who knows? Do note it is voted by us here at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment. And thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care. I'll be back in 10 minutes, about 15 minutes for the start of our ETS action. And yeah, we'll be back next Sunday for Train Simulator. Take care. Hooroo!
This was an Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment production.